These are our top 4 favorite graphic novels for the month of October. This first one, called Ghosts, is about 2 sisters who need to move homes because the little one has cystic fibrosis and needs better medical care. In their new neighborhood, they meet a brand new way of believing in ghosts and actually interacting with them. It's a great story of sisterhood and getting over fears. The second one, called The OK Witch, is a really fun book all about this girl who discovers her family history is actually in witchery, and then discovers that she herself has magical powers after she starts to hear a cat talking to her. It's a fast-paced, fun, and very colorful story, which I love, also because the main character is a girl of color. This next one, called The Ghost Book, maybe is a little spooky for those ones that are sensitive, but this story is really, really cool and layered in that it talks about the underworld and the rules for living and how one boy is between the worlds and needs help of this other girl who can see ghosts. She ends up being able to help him, but they end up sort of finding a way around the rules of the underworld and make an agreement. And in the end, their job, which was part of their agreement, is to pass on messages from those in the underworld to those in the living world. And it's a really beautiful, touching story. This last one, called The Skull by Jon Klassen, is quirky, mysterious, and just not at all what you'll expect. Essentially, a little girl is wandering in the forest and comes upon this house. And inside this house in a snowstorm, what answers the door is this skull. And they end up becoming what seems to be friends. And the skull shows her around the house, and she ends up staying there overnight because, well, there's a snowstorm outside. And the skull tells her his story. Essentially, he's running from his own skeleton. And it's a completely unexpected ending and how they work together. And just a really funny, wonderful October, Halloween-y type feeling book. Overall, these 4 graphic novels keep my daughter completely enthralled throughout the month of October. She reads and rereads them again simply because I put them away for the year, so when they come out, it's almost as if they're brand new. These books have intriguing storylines, unexpected friendships, and the overcoming of fears.